The Caleb Williams angle. I was talking to folks in Chicago about this today because they're very interested, folks in media, not the team.
Yep.
They're very interested in what Caleb Williams is going to do and what the Bears are going to do. And is it Justin Fields? Is it Caleb Williams? Is it Drake May? Is it Jaden Daniels? If Caleb Williams decides he wants to play for Kliff, if that's the end game here, you know, there is a way that it can happen. And I hadn't really thought it through like this. But 12 years ago, when Andrew Luck and RG3 were coming out, RG3 wanted nothing to do with the Colts.
Yeah.
But never said it.
Right.
He just made it clear in the communications with the Colts,
Right.
I'm not interested. Invited him for a private visit. I'm not interested.
Right.
I'm not coming.
Right.
So it makes it easier for them to go to Andrew Luck. And
Yep.
I wonder, you know, and that's a way that you can exert yourself without creating a problem among media and fans who would say, how dare you not treat it as an honor and a privilege to be the first player drafted.
Yeah.
But if he starts getting word to the Bears, I'm really not interested in playing for you.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in coming to have a steak with you and the executive staff. I
Right.
really don't want to be there. And you don't go public with it, that's a way to bend it toward, and all you got to go is one spot, bend it toward Washington. And I concluded by telling the folks in Chicago, keep your ears open for hearing reports that the Bears have fallen in love with Drake May. The Bears have become smitten with Jaden Daniels. That becomes the cover that no one said no to anybody. The Bears didn't get spurned by Caleb Williams, but they were going to, so they made the smart play and they settled on someone else, and that opens the door for Williams to go to Commanders. That's a more nuanced way to do it that doesn't require the kind of ugliness that we saw from John Elway and Eli Manning.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's a way to engineer it if you're Caleb Williams, and if this is all about keeping Kliff and Caleb together.
I mean, maybe. Just what I would say to Caleb. Again, Caleb, you show me a coach, quarterback friend where we're going out to be buddies, and tell me where that's been successful, Caleb Williams. That doesn't really happen in the NFL, right? You don't want your best buddy's not going to bring the best out of you. That's just not how it works, right? So that's where I don't understand that. We'll see, right? I know there's a lot of talk that this play is maybe made to adhere, make Caleb Williams like him. I look at it and go, Caleb Williams, I mean, gosh, I'd chop off my right leg to be in his position and go to Chicago to be number one.
Not literally.
Not literally, but you know what I meant. But like, yes, I would, like, to the point of, from football standpoint, you can go to Chicago. They've never had a good quarterback.
Sid Luckman, how dare you?
Right.
You will be haunted by the ghost of Sid Luckman.
He could go and do exactly what, like, basically Mahomes did for the Chiefs or Joe Burrow did for the Bengals, and go, hey, I'm your first guy. I'm going to take you out of the doldrums of being the Bears.
Are we sold? Do we believe it? I mean, there was some stuff last year that makes me just kind of like,
well, yeah, his play got sloppy. It got
generational.
Sloppy. It got sloppy.
Yeah. And then he doesn't meet with the media after the last game of the season.
I don't love any of that.
You know,
he didn't meet with the media a lot during the year. I don't love any of that. And he definitely got too backyardy football at one point during the season. I didn't love that. But here's my last thought of this, because I know we got to go to break too. It's just
we do? They haven't told me that
we
yet.
did. I thought I saw it.
Hey, we keep talking until they tell us to go.
Oh, I thought I saw a Target thing in there.
And they don't have to tell us once.
Right.
We make them tell us. Until I hear Courtney say, in a very, like, direct, pointed break, we're good.
Why would you want to go to the Commanders over the Bears?
Yeah.
The Bears have an elite offensive line, an awesome tight end, receivers that we wax poetically about, right? They got two good running backs. They got everything you want as far as it. And I keep going back to where the GM...
There's one thing they don't have.
What?
Hot water.
Okay. Where'd the GM come from?
It's a horrible stadium.
Where'd the GM come from?
The GM of the...
Bears.
Came from... Wait a minute. Why am I... Kansas City.
Right.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's Caleb Williams there. And we'll see if Caleb Williams will have them. I know there's a lot of talk about that. But, man, I look at it from Caleb's standpoint and go, you can go to Chicago and be the king of Chicago? They're dying for a guy like you. Why? And you're going to go to the Commanders?
He could be the sausage king of Chicago.
Well, he could be, right. Yeah, the sausage king of Chicago. That's Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, but
Abe Froman.
Abe Froman. Yeah. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.